All right, all right. Hope you guys have had gotten some time to catch up on things or whatever it is y'all do when you don't play Pathfinder on the weekend. Good, congratulations on your baby shower.
I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, congrats.
How was everybody Thanksgiving?
Surprisingly blood-free.
I had a protein shake, a healthy choice lunch, and a shake for dinner.
It's ironic you said that, Randy. Mine's was not blood-free. I had to work.
Ah, shit, sorry.
All right.
Them boys was tripping over that turkey.
So today's session, we're going to be doing the downtime between book 4 and book 5. So we'll go ahead and begin with the current arrangement in the room, as Sybil will address Kaiser and Bulat. And she will say, "You know, I could take you there if you wish to attempt the trial of the master. It would take me but a few hours to prepare for our journey." By that,
Kaiser
you
looked-
know, she's talking about her paint.
Right.
You ready for that, brother?
Heck yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
Give me some time to prepare. As she says, Dama and Naoma, this will take some time, anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks. Are you both able to keep yourselves entertained for the time being?
Oh, yes.
No problem here.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take care of the Jean Moray stuff, because I've been wanting to do that. Let's see. So we'll say it's 2 in the afternoon when she zips you guys over there. Let me go ahead and give you guys the ability to look at the scene. There we are. All right. So in terms of the schools, I didn't want to assume anything. Bulat has already chosen the Monastery of Untwisting Iron. In Jean Moray, there is the Monastery of Unfolding Wind and Unblinking Flame.
Yeah, Kaiser's an unfolding win.
The Unfolding Wind. Okay.
That was in the back.
So you two would... Oh, you're fine. You two would know these two, and I'll go ahead and present them to you. This is the representative of the Unfolding Wind, Shivas, although he's not the leader. In the House of Unfolding Wind, there is no Grand Master. They're the only school that does not have a Grand, or only monastery that does not have a Grand Master. They see the wind as their Grand Master. In the Monastery of Untwisting Iron, however, there is a Grand Master. Rajni Ayasa. She's the grandmaster of that school. You would know her well, Bulat. So, we'll say it's the following day here, after you guys get settled, because we'll say the teleportation is it is quite a far distance from where you guys are at right now. So we'll say it takes a bit of a toll on you guys, and as you guys get reacclimated to the high elevation and everything else here. Who wants to? We'll say you guys are in a, I guess like a sort of barracks, but barracks, more of an inn than barracks. And Sybil approaches the two of you the following morning. Goes, So who wishes to go first? Since you two are of different schools.
Seem Kaiser been a little bit more anxious than I have.
Yeah, anxiousness and nervousness. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So as you make your way to the monastery, Kaiser, and you see Shivas the Jinn speaking with you as he's helping others in their meditation and their martial practices.
Greetings, Shivas. Give him a bow.
Yes. It has been some time. Have you returned for a test? I take it?
Yeah. Trying to get promoted. Feel like I'm ready.
Yes. Well, the wind will tell you that, whether you're ready or not. As he takes you to this chamber is only reserved for those committing their trials or committing to their trials. And so for the initial part of this, this will just be the martial aspect of it. And he explains, he goes, yes, first, the test of strength, or body, if you will. So, essentially, go ahead and roll me 3 fortitude saves, excuse me. Fortitude saves for me.
Alright. Okay. Let's do it.
As this is taking place over 3 days. So this is for each day. Okay. Okay. So let me see. The third day, you're having a tough time. You in terms of like DCs, you fail the third day, but as long as you succeed 2, you pass the initial physical trial. And and essentially, we're gonna be doing this like 2 different timelines, so just bear with me here. As the third day goes, that is okay, Kaiser. As the third day is typically the most arduous, and the fact that you got past the first 2 is nominal indeed, old friend.
Yeah. This is pretty exhausting.
Of course. So, with that, you go to rest your third day. And in each of these days, you are not drinking water. You're not eating either. So this is a test of so this is like a mental, a whole, like a big mental game as well. And anyone that has tried to do anything martial, whether it's like go hiking or anything, anyone that knows what it's like to go without water for 2 days, it is fucking brutal. It is really brutal.
Very headache inducing.
Yes. So
what exactly is he doing for the 3 days?
So those 3 days for the unfolding wind, essentially, I want you to imagine you're at the top of this open-ended, or like this open roof, or kind of like you're at the top floor of a dojo, and the roof is like up an additional 10 feet, and there are no windows. And so, essentially, your goal is to try and combat the wind. And the wind is the highest tower of all the schools because of wind. Imagine like beings of wind assaulting you just hour after hour after hour. And they're the kind of beings that appear right before they go to strike you, and so it's testing your reflexes, and you're gonna get hit by some of the blows, so you're adjusting yourself and like rotating where you get hit, just because you can't block all the attacks. It's just impossible. And so again, it's not just testing your ability to fight back, but your ability to take damage as well.
Right.
And so again, over the course of 3 days, most people would have been knocked out. And so the goal is just to withstand the wind. As many would say, it's unyielding more than unfolding.
Okay.
So after those 3 days, Shivas, you hear like a trapdoor open as Shivas comes through, and he gives you a pail of water and some food to eat, as he tells you, "Ah, yes, congratulations. You've got further than I did." As
I find that hard to believe. Thanks, Shivas.
as well as now the test of spirit. And so during these next 3 days, your trial is to essentially, as the wind comes in these pockets, almost like it feels like you're almost getting hit by turbulence in a small regional jet. And throughout these 3 days, you're trying to literally absorb the pockets of wind that hit you, these little pockets, and you're attempting to absorb them almost the same way you absorbed the lightning strike back in the Mwangi Expanse. But doing it from, again, random directions. Not as violent as the first 3 days, but it is extremely hard to capture these pockets, especially while being bombarded with others. So go ahead and roll me 3 will saves.
Right.
As this is requiring all of your mental focus.
Alright. Let's see.
Very nice. That's alright, makes up for the other 2 make up for it.
Okay.
As again, it's almost thematic here. The 3rd day, it's just like, oh my god, it becomes more and more taxing. And instead of your body feeling worn out, it's like it's almost, you just feel drained of power. You feel so drained by the end of day 3. You feel like you couldn't even get into a sky in heaven stance. You're so exhausted of ki, which is hard to believe because it's something you do on the fly. You know, what I'm saying is like that's how drained you are at this point.
Yeah.
It's just like you can barely even stand, let alone hold a stance. And again, we see Kaiser fall to one knee, just exhausted. You know, you can tell that the hail of wind is over, and the third day has finally ended. We hear the familiar creak of the trapdoor opening once more, and Shivas coming with water and food. Ah, you really are determined, aren't you?
Fuck.
Because you know Shivas is not a grandmaster or a master.
Shit, I did not know that.
He is not a master.
And I say, yeah. I'm gonna complete this test.
Inspiring.
Bring on the last one.
You may rest for one day. The last one will only take but 1 minute.
Got it.
Rest. As he gives you the final day to rest. And with that, we'll go ahead and cut over to Bulat. As you make your way to the monastery of Untwisting Iron. And as you... Oh, I'm sorry. No, because she can only do... I'm sorry. Sybil can only do one at a time. So, at this time, I'm going to go ahead and drag you, Paul, into the Jalmaret Master Trial Room. Because there's 2 channels. But we'll go ahead and get started with the final question, which will determine whether or not you are mentally ready to become a master.
Okay.
Okay. I will go ahead and message this to you. I ask that you do not send this to Jordan, because he will have to answer this on his own as well.
Yeah, I got you. It was fortunate.
As Kaiser, the 7th day, hears the wind speak to him. It almost sounds like Ragnar Rory's voice, but not as violent. You will have 1 minute to tell me the answer. If you cannot tell me the correct answer, you will be unfit. And so he will present the riddle to you. Let's see.
This Kaiser would be shaking not from nervousness, but from exhaustion. And
Oh yeah, dude, we barely be holding together. Yeah. So I will go ahead and send this to you in Discord as he reads it aloud to you. I am a mother. I am a father. I am victory. I am defeat. I am an apprentice, and I am an artisan. Who am I? I'm gonna get a timer set for you real quick, so you get a few extra seconds there. Lucky you. Timer and go. You have 1 minute. You get one answer, so take your time.
Okay.
I'll let you know when you have 30 seconds, then 15, and then 5.
I might say something very corny.
Well, I mean, your mastership depends on it, so I don't know, but I got 30 seconds.
No, not like just be funny. Like I think I know the answer.
Okay, you can. So you have 20 seconds. So if you wanna tell me what it is, that's fine. And 10 seconds.
Okay. The answer is you are what you are whoever you think you are, like the wind. You're unyielding, bending, folding. Shaped yourself into what you want to become. If you're a mother, then that's what you are. If you're a father, then that's what you are. Won, then you're a victory. If you lost, then you're defeat. If you're learning, you're an apprentice. And if you're creating, then you're an artisan. You are whoever you want to be.
As you feel the wind circle the open dojo tower, I guess the top of this tower, dojo tower, you feel the wind. It blows on you, softer, and then softer, and then it leaves, and the wind near the dojo just disappears completely. And then all of a sudden it slowly begins to pick up once more. You hear like a sigh in the wind. This is to be expected, Kaiser. Do not be upset when I tell you it is incorrect.
Fuck.
That's okay. What you will come to learn, Kaiser, is that not everyone is meant to be a master. The correct answer is I am a teacher. These are all things you learn from or are taught to you. But it tells me what kind of mindset you're in. And that is exactly the mindset I need you to be in. You are not to become a master here. You are meant to do something far greater. And I can tell by the winds in which you carry with you here today that you are destined for far more. I know that may not be what you want to hear, but it is the truth.
You know what? Shivas, I always thought you were pretty smart. Thanks for that. You're right, I don't need to be a master. I think I'm pretty damn good without that title.
Good. May
Thanks.
the wind carry you.
And you as well.
And always be at your back. As it actually pushes you. As it basically kind of pushes you back downstairs, knowing you don't feel disappointment when this the element of wind itself speaks to you, you don't feel any disappointment. You know, it's almost a relief, which was obviously not what you were expecting, but it is something you needed to hear. So for the time being, I'm going to ask that you just stay in this channel for now. Or I guess you can go back up with them. Yeah, I'll go back up with them.
Okay.
All right.
I'll mute my mic.
Okay.
Never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, secrets are no fun. Okay. As we get to the, oops, wrong thing I meant to do. Days. We get to the second week of y'all's stay in Jamaray. As Kaiser, as Sybil returns to you, Bulat, as she says, it is now your time. As she goes, Kaiser will be at his monastery, and you are not to know whether or not he succeeded or failed. That is, you will only find this out after you take your trial. Are you ready to reconvene with an old friend of mine?
I'm ready.
Good. I'd have it no other way. She takes you to the monastery of Untwisting Iron. As you see a familiar face, your Grand Master of the school, Rajni Ayasa. As you see her teaching a few students as she... Well. It's so nice to see you again. How long has it been? Over a year now. A year, wow. And look how much you've grown.
Yeah, no. See, you still the same, Grandmaster.
As she goes to give you a bow, and you bow, or you bow to her, and then she bows to you in return, and she goes, well, are you here to visit, or what is, are you here for your... And Sybil will say, he's here for his trial, Grandmaster. Ah, that time already. Well, let us see if you're truly ready. What in... And, you can tell that... I'm assuming you have your Ring of Discretion on?
No.
No, okay.
No,
well,
I don't hide it.
she says, what kind of contraptions are those on your hands?
It's a long story, Grandmaster.
I'm sure it is. Thank you, Sybil. She goes, it is my pleasure. I'll take it from here. Well, have you destroyed any undead in your time away? As she begins walking with you up this, into this, I should say, she begins walking, downstairs. Like you guys begin going down this long, large winding corridor going down into the mountain.
I have.
Shows. And what have you learned of the undead? I sense positive experiences as well with the undead.
I learned quite a bit. I learned that some undead are not bad, and just it's a lot actually. It's been a long journey.
You're saying some can be reasoned with.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Interesting indeed. Well, I'll definitely have to hear that sometime. As you eventually make your way down, you feel like you're 200 feet into the mountain. And you see a door with the symbol of a stone fist, or I guess a fist engraved into a door. Says, well, trial number 1. Open the door with only your fist, Bulat. So, the door in front of you is probably 15 feet tall. You can tell, or it's like a double door, you can tell it's all just made of stone. And in between the doors is, like I said, a stone with an emblem of a fist. So go ahead and roll go ahead and roll damage roll for me. Or give me 3 damage rolls.
For the martial fist, or
Yes, martial fist.
okay.
Okay. As you focus, and then you into the what seems to be some sort of stone lock. And the first 2 strikes don't even dent it or chip it whatsoever. And she says to you, or the Grandmaster Rajni, or Grandmaster Ayasa, who's, why is it that you strike, Bulat? It's not a trick question.
To defend myself.
Okay. Try once more, as if you're trying to break someone else's defense. And something inside of you, when you go to strike this time, you hone in, and as you get in your stance, like what I'm imagining in my mind is like an iron horse stance, you feel your weight how would I say this? You feel your feet brace in, like you feel the stone earth beneath you begin to swallow your feet, as your feet are literally in the ground, as like molded into the stone. As you go to punch, you now have the foundation you were lacking before, an unmoving foundation, as your fist breaks clean through the lock. That's good. As enter, as you move these 2 huge stone doors open. It almost seems like a Dark Souls door. It's so massive. And you walk inside, and there's only one torch in the center of what seems to be this 50-foot diameter stone room, and aligned along all the walls you see coffins standing up along the entire interior, some with names and a few without names etched into them. And
What are these coffins?
these are the former masters that once ruled here. Some of them went on to become grandmasters. There's that one right there. That one will eventually be mine. But as long as I can help it, not anytime soon. You stand in an area of greatness. It's more, instead of a torch, think more of like a brazier. That's, bright enough to like barely light up the edges of the room. And she tells you, I will return in 3 days' time. I hope to return to you standing on your own 2 feet. Anything else will result in failure.
Understood.
As she moves out of the doors and the stone doors close, and the inscriptions on the coffins that have names on them begin to brighten and even illuminate. As I need you to roll your first 3 fort saves. Or I should say your 3 fort saves for the 3 days as you face off against weaker versions, as their actual skeletons and skeletal forms. You're fighting undead versions of your former masters. Oh, the 2 out the gate. That'll make up for that 2. That's a natty twins only. And that'll do it. As, just like Kaiser, barely holding on to his string, like you just met the DC on the last day, as you are, as we can see Bulat panting as the doors open. We can see Grandmaster Ayasa with a small pitcher of water and some food as the brazier illuminates Bulat, sweaty, bloody, and barely holding on together. She goes, "Good job," as she helps you to the ground. The physical trial is complete, Bulat. This next part will be extremely challenging for you, as you are not as spiritually inclined as most monks at your capability. But I do not fear. With enough determination, your spirit will come out on top. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. As it's day number 4, 6th of Desnus, as she explains to you, you will now be assaulted by the spirits of all who have attempted this trial and failed. Good luck. as the door closes, and over the next 3 days, you fend off against what seemed like thousands of spirits. They can't, hit you. They can't hit you physically, but sometimes a spiritual battle is more difficult. I need 3 will saves from you, Mr. Bulat. Show me what you got. Okay. A little rough. Okay. As the last day is what saved you. And again, the last day you figure out something during the spiritual battles that persist for 3 straight days. And the final day, you figure out something within you, and you tap into a power you did not know you had, or connection with spiritual energy you did not know you had. And it allows you to survive the 3rd day. As the 3rd day ends, the doors open once more. And we see Grandmaster Ayasa once more with a pitcher of water and some food. Good luck to you, and I will see you in the morning for your final exam. As she once again closes the stone doors. The final test will be of the mind, as the doors fully shut. And at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and move you into the Jalmore Master Trial Room.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Like I told Future, you are going to have 60 seconds after I read it to you. So I'll paste it to you, so you have time to read it. You can either read it along with me or try and stay ahead, doesn't matter. As the door opens the final day, she approaches you and explains that you will have 1 minute to give me the answer. Failure to do so within a minute will be failure, and the incorrect answer will also result in failure. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am a mother. I am a father. I am victory. I am defeat. I am an apprentice. I am an artisan. Who am I? I'll tell when you have 30 seconds, 15 and 5. Take your time. You have 30 seconds. $15. 5, 3, 2.
I have an answer.
And what is it?
Death.
As you see her lower her head, but you don't feel disappointment from her. You almost see relief come across her. No, that's incorrect. The answer is a teacher. But this is a good thing, because you must understand, Bulat, not everyone is meant to be a master. A master is a teacher. And it seems to me, given your stature, your equipment, and the weight you bear, you are meant to do something far greater. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I would agree.
There's no shame in not becoming a master here. No shame whatsoever. No one will hold it against you, because not everyone is meant to be a master. Thank you for your attempt at becoming a master, but as odd as it is to hear me say it myself, I'm glad that you failed, because I feel you're driven for so much more, and meant for so much more. Thank you, Bulat.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
As over the next hour or so, Bulat is returned to this barracks type of area, and Sybil returns with Bulat, and she comes into both of you guys' room. And she says, well, we are alone here. Did any of you receive the title? As she looks at both of them.
I did not.
Neither did I.
And you see Sybil smile. I am so proud of the two of you for trying. He goes, are you disappointed or angry?
No. I think it actually helped me come into a realization of how do I say it? Higher goals.
Yeah.
So the way I see it, it's,
The way I see it is that we still have much to learn.
She goes, well, you do understand you can only try once.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And even if you succeeded, you do understand that your adventuring days would be over.
Right.
I
But
think it was for the best.
Yes, and
I got
Hopef-
stuff to do.
and hopefully
Things to come.
yes, and I think the two of you know that there is no higher path. There are just paths set before you.
I think something more to it, Bull. You know, like Rory. He just ascended from perfection. Not that we need to be perfect. Became a god. There's some realm of possibility in that. That's what I'm striving for. Master isn't the limit. It's a big open sky. And there's a lot of room for improvement.
There is some truth to that.
As
We
you
can
all,
go.
as you all rest for the evening, and Sybil tells you, I will be ready in the morning to return you. Unless there's anything else you wish to do while you're here.
No.
I think you should paint, guys.
Yeah, I
Did you
guess
get
I
a good?
could.
Did you get a good painting?
Yeah, I mean, this place is etched into my brain through blood and tears. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and paint it.
Yeah. You'll never know when the next time we'll be here.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
And I'll play some music.
All right. As you all relax for the evening and make your way to rest. As we'll go ahead and pan back to whoops, I forgot to put her back. There we go. We make our way back to home base. I'm gonna go ahead and wind the clock back 2 weeks. There we go. As is the 19th of Gazra. All right. And in terms of Dama or Naoma, who wants to go next? I promise I don't bite.
You can go ahead and go, Naoma.
Are you sure you don't want to go ahead?
No, I insist.
And I guess it'll be me.
Excellent.
All right, bruh. As make a diplomacy check. This is typically a secret roll, but I would like for you to make it public since you're looking for some assistance with your fletching in terms of being able to make arrows that are more adequate for the foes you face, aka your level arrows.
My poor, untrained diplomacy.
It's a good thing this is a very low level town. A 12 will do. Where is it? As you meet, I'll go ahead and bring him into the ally NPCs in Breach Hill. And make sure you can see him. Okay, yeah. You should see if you go to the players directory or the actors directory, you should see ally NPCs Breach Hill, and you should see Winthrop Finney.
Yep.
Do you see him?
Yeah.
So as you enter the Crimson Wood Firs, he seems to be the only even somewhat capable Fletcher around. And I'll actually go ahead and bring you guys here. There we go. As you're at the Crimson Wood Firs. And He's like, "Oh, you're a new face around here. From Chiliax, or excuse me, from you must be native Chiliax. You're a tiefling, but I don't mean anything by that. Where are my manners? The name's Winthrop. Winthrop Finney. Welcome to the Crimson Wood Firs. How may I be of service to you?"
Appreciate the warm welcome. I'm looking for some advice when it comes to fletching. I'd like to try to learn as much as I can.
You seem like you have quite the arsenal there. Assuming you're bringing some of your gear with you.
Yeah, we'll say I brought my quiver and bow.
Okay, he goes. Hey, you don't mind if I see some of these, some of this equipment here?
By all means.
Interesting. There's grappling arrow, check. Antler arrow, check. Sleeping arrow. Ooh, penetrating ammunition. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And what, pray tell, do you need assistance with? He goes, these other arrows you have here, as he's pointing to the ones that aren't penetrating ammunition, he goes, are nowhere near up to the craftsmanship of this penetrating ammunition. Where by chance did you acquire it?
What was the name of the place we left?
Oh, Kovlar?
Kovlar. Okay, sorry. I don't know why my brain was not working.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
I acquired these in Kovlar.
He just searches his mind for a moment. Kovlar. Not familiar.
It's mainly a dwarven city.
Well, so a dwarven dwarf made this ammunition? Interesting. Yeah, nothing. No offense to them. I thought it'd be smaller because they're a little smaller, you know. But, it works. That's fine. Matching this level of craftsmanship would take about a week for me to teach you. And it will cost you a bit. Yes, but it can be done for sure. It can be done for sure. As he goes, and as a just to make sure you know that I'm not pulling your strings there. He goes, allow me to just show you what I got here. Give me one moment here. Archives and others being a little slow today. Yes. He goes, yes. So he goes, to prove my worth to you, I will go ahead and show you some of my finest work. As he presents to you a explosive ammunition, which essentially is a DC 30, or for you to be 34, reflex save 10d6 arrow that explodes in a 10-foot burst. Pretty fucking massive.
Is it just standard explosive ammunition?
It is magical, but you can
Okay, because I have an explosive ammunition greater arrow in my quiver.
You do? Okay. I did not see that. I'm looking at your crafting stuff, so that's my bad.
No, you're good.
Oh, if you already had that, then my bad. Let me see. What's the other one then? The other one. Right. Do you have a spell strike ammunition?
I do not.
Okay, then he will. Actually, let me see. Let me check something real quick. Okay, he actually has one. Thank you, new guns and gears. I will go ahead and put this in his inventory. Give me one moment here. Do. Oh wow, they don't have a picture for it, of course, but I can just put one in there real fast. Icons, equipment, consumables, ammunition. There we go. All right, as he presents this to you, there we go. He goes, "Ah, yes, this is my finest one." As he pulls out this arrow that it even seems like the air around it seems to be like, well, whatever's around it seems to be a little quieter. He goes, "This one here has the silent spell attached to it. Someone that fails to resist its power, well, they can no longer make sound and they're affected by the silence spell. Quite useful if you're trying to make someone's cries of death not as audible."
These do seem to be quite handy. They would have helped me in my last adventure. Interesting. How much are you willing to charge for an arrow like this?
As well. Each of these would typically run you 300 gold. That's market price, of course. And I do run a business, so typically I'd charge 350 or about 320 because, you know, I do have to put food on the table. But if you, it was, I'll charge you 500. It will include the arrow and a week's of training, because I can teach you how to get arrows up to this capability. And essentially he can teach you how to make arrows up to 11th level.
That actually would be the ammunition I have in my quiver. And I just extend out a hand. It looks like we have a deal.
Good. So go ahead and subtract yourself 500, sir. Oh, stupid. There we go. Where's it at? Okay. Boop. There you go. Silencing shot. So he spends the next week or so, about a week with you, and you can now craft. So essentially, the saves for them, any of your arrows that you use that are below 12th level will now have a DC 30. Consider them DC 32.
Okay. All right.
Because it's not going to be your class DC because they're weaker than your current level. But 2 less is not too terrible.
Yeah, 32 is still up there, yeah.
Still worth your time. And so you do have an extra week, which if you'd like to earn some money, you can. It's a thing you can do. You want to earn some cash? You want to earn some cash in town?
Yeah, actually,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Are there any hunting jobs?
Yeah, he's gonna have you go get furs
Okay.
for him. What is yours? Are you legendary survival?
Or
master?
Survival master.
Master. Okay. All right. So you're gonna work for 6 days, and then the task level is level 11 because that's his cap for stuff. So we'll go ahead and have you earn income. Oh my God! Did you roll a nat fucking one? Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. Let me have you roll it because I forgot that it actually rolls it. That's my bad. Go ahead and roll it. That's not fair to you. Go ahead and roll your survival check for that.
All right. So close to a 20.
No. For that level, that should be a success. Let me look at the earned income table for that level. Because level 11. Where's the earned income? For level 11, 28 is your DC. So yeah, 32 succeeds. You earn Master, you earn 8 gold a day, so 8 times 6 is 42 gold. So you earn 42 gold for gathering for in the meantime. With Mr. Dama. Let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I really get? God damn it. Okay. During this time, Dama, as you go to rest the first evening, you hear your door lock, even though you know you locked it, and you hear your window like clench down or like seal even thicker as the room starts to glow a hue of red, and you see a large symbol of Asmodeus about 4 feet wide begin to form in the room. Nah, Dama. I think it's time to come on down and have a chat. What do you say, boy?
Okay. All right. I'll head on down, and before I go to hell, I'm literally gonna take a drink of something cold.
As you stand on the symbol, you know the yanking effect is nothing you can ever get used to, as all of a sudden, Dama is pulled down into hell as he sits in front of the oh so large terrace building that is Asmodeus's, I guess you could call it, hangout spot for the most part. As he is, yes, and you see this huge interior that you've seen before. Come on inside, my boy. Come on inside. And it takes you a solid minute just to get to the other side of this enormous hall. As you approach, you notice a familiar figure sitting nearby him. It's your mother, Zamsa. He goes, yes. From what I have been told, Dama, you've done great work up there, and that pleases me to hear. Do you feel you've done a great job yourself?
Yes. We managed to get a lot done.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So, you like poking around my old contracts from what I hear from Zamsil here.
They're one of your contracts.
Yes, the contract that was voided and then formally destroyed by this wizard while you were playing in the water in the little quarry up above.
Ah, yes, yes.
That did look like a fun experience, I must say. Would you say you enjoyed yourself?
It was a new experience.
Dying is a new experience. Of course.
Yes. But I thought whenever a contract was made, two were created. One is held down here, one is held above. How did this wizard manage to destroy both?
Oh, he did not destroy both. I have my copy.
Oh, so it's still valid then.
It is valid, but one side has been destroyed, which makes things complicated. You see, the individual who held the other copy was not the wizard. It was the boy's father, you see. Or, no, excuse me, it was the boy's mother, you see. And she's going to be very, very, very upset when she comes to find that it's missing. Because she's not even aware that it's gone. What a predicament. As I'm sure from what your mother has told me, and you should be proud as he looks at Zamsil. She goes, oh, I am. He's too smart for his own good sometimes. I would definitely agree. Yes, it seems the Ruby Prince has even gotten himself involved in this little scandal. How lovely. Lovely, lovely. What is it you wish to know about the boy? And he's referring to Bulat, of course.
I assumed. What did this contract pertain to? What were they getting out of it?
The father was gaining years out of his body. You see, not only is it a scrying mechanism you have to understand, a lot of folks don't typically request this level of seal. This is a seal that only a family member can put on another family member. And since, the Ruby Prince keeps himself busy, if you catch my drift, you can imagine he has a lot of family members. Let's just say there have been some partially arcane and partially alchemical rituals that can be done so that a father can live a longer life. For you see, the flask has gone missing ever since the Rasmurin incident in terms of the Sun Orchid elixir. Hasn't been seen in years. Fool ran off with it. I mean, I know where he is, but I can't tell anybody. That'd be no fun.
Fair. So
Plus, I'm
guessing,
not allowed to, but beside the point.
Well, deals all that. I assume this is just a way around the mortal coil then, or at least to postpone the inevitable.
It is. And it's also for him to keep track of his son's location. And her son's location, motherly speaking, of course. But now, that's all gone. Granted, the Ruby Prince has many children. But he does like to keep track of his herd, if you will. So if he would ever find out that one of his many children is not fueling his fire, he'll be quite upset. And I doubt that it'll take too long for him to figure that out. Especially since he has a twin brother. But
do you have a name of his brother by any chance?
It's been redacted for many reasons.
Had to guess.
Of course. He goes, I do applaud you for trying. I do applaud you. But things have been growing more complicated by the day. Well, you see, the boy's mother does not know how to stay out of her own affairs, and she's trying to get involved in many she should not be a part of, and has done so for quite some time. I've just come to figure out, because she is a follower of Norgaber, you see. Reaper of secrets and all. Could even keep one from me. A mortal. Impressive, I must say. But that's all the juicy bits I can give you for now, Dama. And in terms of our enforcer arrangement with the lady in charge, hold steady. Okay?
Okay. Two more questions, if you allow it.
Of course.
Can you tell me anything in regards to this arcane alchemical? What's it? Are there any outlying marks on, say, Bulat's body?
There were until the wizard destroyed them. Or, in his reversal, you can no longer see the original sigil, and it is a sigil either way that even the marks on the body do not represent the actual sigil. Only those who know how to create it can perceive it, yes, pretty much, yes. It is not as it seems, simply put.
Okay. Is it always in the same spot?
It is typically on the chest, yes.
Okay. Okay, so he's got a brother. Is it a half brother or is it from the same mother?
Oh, no, it's from the same mother.
Okay.
Biological.
Twins that would assumably they were born on the same day, so they're probably the same age.
That is correct.
If they're twins, they most likely look alike, depending on small variations.
Of course.
This will be interesting.
Will be indeed. Will be indeed. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Ta-ta for now.
As you.
And you see
Good seeing you
Zamso.
both.
Goodbye, honey. Good luck.
Thank you. Be well.
Do you feel yourself, if you've seen the movie The Forgotten, just yanked back upwards into the sky as you find yourself back in the how do I put this? You find yourself back in
My
your room.
I am going to write down immediately what I just learned, so I don't immediately fucking forget it, because Norgaber can do that shit.
This is true. This is true.
All right. So I'm gonna make several copies.
Mm-hmm.
And put them at least two in my desk and one on my bookshelf.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Oh boy.
And we'll go ahead and transition to the new RP screen.
Ooh. Oh
Shit.
Oh boy.
I hate sand.
Welcome to book number 5
We're home.
against the Scarlet Triad.
Nothing but the desert.
It's set in
Yes.
Arizona, bro.
Fucking Arizona.
The Sahara over here.
I would
But,
say Texas, but all right.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. I mean, if you're
Everyone-
I guess you're in West Texas. Yeah, that's true.
Nevada.
I'd hate to be an adventurer in Texas. Everyone's gonna be strapped.
Hey, it better. Yeah, you always feel safe.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I walk around strapped, man. What you
See?
I bet you do, man.
What you saying, bro?
Nah, I'm saying that's gonna make it hard for us. Like,
Everyone's got +3 major striking. Just walking.
Revolver.
like, hey, yo, listen,
So I came out blasting. Ugh.
All right, so at this time we'll go ahead and cut for our 10-minute, and then we'll be back,
All right.
and then we'll go ahead and get you guys underway. So
Yeah.
I see you at 35.
I'm wondering if I should get up and go make a plate.
Oh, you still got some leftovers, huh?
Yeah.
man.
Taking that shit to work.
Yeah.
Dumb people was fighting over them chickens last night or or yesterday, boy.
Yeah.
It was madness. I saw somebody power dry their auntie for a Cornish hen. Bro, fuck, what?
Man.
I went to his house. There's people arguing. And then I looked at the kitchen and I saw this little bitty ass chicken and it was like 14 people in there. I was like, oh, hell nah, bruh. What's
No
going
wonder they
on?
fight.
Yeah, you should fighting over the game and food, bro. Oh, man. What in
Hey,
the
man.
world?
Them hens be good, man. 'Cause, like,
Bruh.
it's something about like when you make some miniature, the flavor just
It seeps, it sticks in there, but like, yeah, you gonna get like one bite, bruh. And then this little, the stepdaddy over here, like, man, come get him before I do something. I walked past him like, shut your ass up. Fuck. You ain't do shit the entire time we wasn't here. Hey, we gonna do something, you would have did it. Shut the fuck up. Like, you sitting at the door and you got all these women fighting your nephew or your stepson in here. Yeah, I better get him before I do something. Shut up.
you know mugs just be wanting to talk, so
Yeah,
you ain't about to do nothing.
I'm about to do nothing. Sitting over here with his hands in his pocket.
Dude, I'm getting tired of Snoop Dogg making music.
I really am too. I heard that he came out with that album. I was like, boy,
dude, you'll never be like how you was in the 90s, man. Just
Bro, don't nobody care.
nobody even take you serious. Snoop Lion.
Man, changed it back. That's nobody was calling him Snoop Lion, bro. Bro, shut up. Like, I'm changing my name to Snoop. It's the same thing with Kanye. My name is just Ye.
Hey,
Shut up,
no,
dude. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, nobody's calling you that, bruh.
hey,
It's funny how, like, when you're a celebrity, you don't really get to dictate your image. Like, you can't change your name.
you really can't, man.
It's like giving yourself a nickname.
It's like, even like with The Rock, he got his own name. You know, they call him Dwayne Johnson in the movie. But motherfucker, you are The Rock, dude. Ain't
You The
nobody
Rock,
calling you Dwayne Johnson.
I'm calling you no motherfucking
Ain't
Dwayne.
nobody calling you DJ. Like, you The Rock, bro. Like,
I saw you ever seen that show Jack Ryan, bro? That shit's dope.
I know, bro. You told me
But-
all about it. I still haven't watched it.
It's a scene in there where like they was coming up with their little you know, their operator. So he was like, oh man, your name's Jackal. He's like, yeah. What's your code name? He's like, Black Mamba. Like the snake? Nah, like Kobe. It's like, nah, you can't have that.
Yeah,
We gonna call you Uber. He was like, what? Yeah, bruh. Like the driving service. Nah, fuck that. I'm Black Mamba. Nah, you're Uber. Like, bro, he's like, they just called him Uber for the rest of the show, bro. Like, nah, bro, I'm Black Mamba. Nah, bro, you can't just you can't pick out that cool name
Right.
and think that shit just gonna go.
All right.
Can I keep it real with you, gentlemen?
Sure.
Bro, like, you have to understand, like, these 2 weeks leading up to my surgery on Monday, I've been on like 600 calories a day. I'm so fucking beat, man. Like, I can barely keep my eyes open right now.
Oh,
Sorry, good man.
yeah, bro. Like,
Are you good?
I
Yeah,
really want to get the downtime done. I want to get the way station done, but I'm so fucking tired. Like, I know I'd be fucking shit up left. Right.
Hey man,
Yeah.
your health comes first, bro.
most
Yeah,
definitely.
this is true.
We can't have a campaign without a GM, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I can't be an undead GM. Just come back. Sorry,
If you
bro.
died before
This
we
is mid
finished,
role play,
bro.
and you hear his head hit the desk. Fucking slump.
Damn.
Dude, but man,
Yep.
I'm proud of you. Like,
Dude, it's gonna be wild, man. Like, it's crazy to think that I'm gonna have like literally a stomach the size of like something like relatively related to.
It's like a fist.
Yeah.
No, that's a like your normal stomach is the size of a fist.
A lime.
It's like a lime. Is a really good, yeah, about the size of a lime. Yeah, it's gonna be really small, and so yeah, it's crazy though, man. Like I've already lost hella weight because like these past 2 weeks I've pretty much been on like 600 calorie diet a day.
Yeah.
And these protein shakes are what keep me full. Like I don't feel hungry with these shakes and stuff, but
Yeah,
You
bro.
drink smoothies?
yeah, it's shake meal shake. So you drink like a shake smoothie thing in the morning. You have like a healthy choice, lean cuisine kind of thing for lunch, and then you have another shake in the evening. In between that, you have little calcium citrate chewables, but those aren't filling you up, and they're not supposed to. You just have to take them intermittently because of how they absorb into your body. So yeah, shit's about to get fucking crazy on Monday, dude. But I gotta go to work tomorrow or this morning at 6 as well. So I was like, oh, it'll be like every other time, and I'll just go straight to work. And I'm like, I'm fucking dying already. Like I'm just fucking sucking.
All good, bro.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good.
Yeah.
It's bro. It's been like holidays too. Yeah, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it this way: I probably won't feel up for GMing until Friday after next. Does that make sense?
2
Cause
weeks.
I'm still gonna be on pain medicine.
Yeah.
Next Friday, so I'm gonna be fucking out, and then or I'll be delusional. So if you want a delusional session, we can have a delusional session. It'll be very fun.
Just
Fuck
fucking-
yeah, free hero points.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You guys are all winners. Everyone's a winner. No, so the Friday after that, I should be good. That Friday night.
Sounds good.
I'll set an event on Discord and shoot it out tomorrow while I'm at work, and then we'll take it from there. I'm glad we could at least get to the book 5, even though we couldn't start it today. I'm just too
It's all
exhausted.
good.
Fine,
So-
bro.
All right. So I guess just post interview right quick. Are you guys I mean by Bulak Kaiser, so Jordan Paul, what do you guys think of the Jean Morin experience in terms of being a teacher is not the path for you result?
That was, I liked it. That was
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Cause I'm like, bro, we're gonna become gods anyway, bro. Fuck all that teacher shit.
Right,
Fuck all that shit, bro. Like,
I
it's
mean,
funny.
not only is Bull gonna become up there, but he is a prince. So I mean,
Yeah,
He's
you're
gonna- he
kind of
gonna
a royal
pop by-
bastard.
right?
so-
He's gonna stop by that king.
He's
title. You know what I'm saying?
kind of a Jon Snow right now.
Yeah, Jon Snow.
Kind
Bro.
of a Jon Snow right now.
Yo,
so.
Jon-
So he's a sand. Great.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna turn
Saiyan.
into
Except
a
in
fucking
Saiyan, so it's
Super
not-
Saiyan, bro. I'm turning into a demigod, bro. Fuck all that mask shit.
So what the hell is it called? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan?
Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Oh, God.
Nah, I liked it though. It was cool. Pretty cool. The trials were dope.
What was the last trial?
Oh yeah, so the final trial was you had 1 minute to answer the question, and I set a timer after I read the question out loud, and it was I'm a mother, I'm a father, I am victory, I am death, I am an apprentice, and I am an artisan. Who am I? And the answer is I am a teacher. Because that is what a master is. Because it was a universal. It's universal across all the schools.
Right.
And
You
both
should have said I am time. That would have
I am
fucking
time.
gave it
bitch.
away.
No,
Time is the
no,
greatest teacher of
because
all.
that's a what. That's not a who. And
Right.
that's the
true.
key. That's the key. Because
Right.
because I made that riddle myself, and because at work I remember I made it and I said, "What am I?" at first, and both of my coworkers were like, "Experience," and I was like, "Fuck, I need to restate that to who am I?" Because anyone could say time or experience and it would qualify. You know?
Right.
And so I was like, they're like, yeah, you need to make it who am I? And that would make more sense. I was like, yeah, that's true.
Right.
So, but yeah, that was the whole thing. But none of you gave answers that were teaching oriented. So that was the thing too, is like, yeah, it's not where your head's at.
Yeah, yeah. Our
and
characters aren't.
yeah, that you're and you shouldn't be, and that,
Yeah.
and that was the whole point, was like, and that's why none of the masters were disappointed, because it's like, yeah, that's not what you're supposed to be. There are two paths to walk on. One is to, to teach, and that was the thing, is if by chance one of you got it, in order to become a master, your character would have retired right in Jean Morin.
Damn.
So it would have been it wouldn't have been like, haha, your character's mine, you suck, but it would have been like,
Good choice.
are you sure you want to do this? Because your character retires here.
Yeah.
which would have been like, no. I have come way too far.
Give me your character sheet. No.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was, but that was, again, I was like, I didn't expect you guys to get it, but it was there. It was there to show you that it wasn't the right path anyway.
Right.
One day you need to write like a script to a movie or something, man. Dude, I love the fucking the voice that you have for the dude Dama was talking to.
That's what they is. Yeah, it's like,
Oh, country boy.
no, I thought of Colonel fucking Sanders. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
because I mean, do you have to admit, like, every great villain that like is a memorable villain has a southern drawl.
Dude,
He's
I
got
was
a southern drawl.
I was thinking Leonardo from Django.
Oh, from
I don't
Django.
know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Candyman. Yeah.
ooh, that would be
Oh yeah,
good.
man.
I just love how these boys are gossiping over here the entire time. Like, I just figure, like just because of the music, like, Asmodeus has like a little club down there.
No, dude, yeah. Like
And they're
I'm
like,
so mad
they're all
because I
sitting
had
around.
maps and I don't know where the fuck I put them. Cause like, dude, like the hall, like his entrance hall is massive. And I had these really cool pictures for him, and I'm so pissed. I was like, "Where the fuck?" I was like, "I don't have time to upload the map." I'm like, "God damn it!"
I was imagining it looked like it looked pretty desolate and empty at first, and then once the doors open, he just walked into a nightclub. He was
I
like,
mean,
"Yeah,
kind of, yeah." So so the whole floor, if I could paint this for you, it's this huge circular, like palace entrance, and the whole floor is black marble with red, like blood red sigils, like this huge Asmodeus star in the center. And I had a picture for it. It was fucking badass. I'll have to see if I can find it for you guys. But
that does sound dope."
it is dope as fuck, dude. And I was like, oh man, where the fuck did I put it? So I'll have to see if I can find it. But I found it. I'll post it in Discord. Give me 1 second.
All right.
And then I will make my way for the evening. I'll
Bet.
put it in King's General. There she blows. Look at that, bro.
Oh,
Damn, okay.
Yeah, that is a nightclub, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like, oh yeah, man. And then his entrance, I can show you his entrance.
Jeez.
Got like bitches like on the floor. They're stuck there. They're not. They're on their free will.
Fucking
That's the,
permanent decorations.
That's the cat. That's the like the actual like the lair entrance. And then that's what's inside. Like, it's like, oh fuck yeah, man! It's just cool as hell.
That is dope. Damn.
Yeah. This shit is sick as fuck, man. But bro, we all need to like obviously when I'm feeling better, dude. We all need to like squad up and do some big team battle in Halo or something, bro. Because that game is so fucking solid.
I'm definitely down.
Solid.